Hello, it's Megan from the Paper Mill. Welcome to July's edition of the Rhubarb and Custard tier. You should have received your kits by now. If you haven't, they may be in your spam. If not, let me know and I will resend them to you. So this kit has a very distinctive Japanese feel. And we're looking forward to using it. This one here is designed, it's got a crease here, darkened line there, so you can fold it and use it as a cover for a littler book, maybe. That's what I have intentions for. Some beautiful photos, an envelope and some ephemera taggy bits. Lots of gorgeous Japanese images and patterns. I think this is probably my favourite page I've ever created. I absolutely love it. I'd have that as wallpaper, I think. Have I already shown you this one? I've printed this kit off so many times because my printer has been playing up and coming out lots of different colours, and I lost track. I also really love this one. I think that would make a gorgeous book cover, which is probably what I might do. I think what I might do is do a separate journal for this one, for this kit. That might be the cover. And the background page. Lots of geishas. Lots and lots of geishas. What I wanted to show you today is what I've done is I've taken these images, cut them out, and I have got a tea light and scraped out the wax, put it on some greaseproof paper, sprinkled the wax on, folded it with the greaseproof paper so it's sandwiched inside, and I've ironed it. And what it does is it gives this waxy effect, but it makes it see-through, makes it transparent. So I want to see what I can turn these into today, but I think they look great. Really pleased with them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but that was what I wanted to do when I woke up this morning. I wanted to see if, because they're transparent, if I could put them onto something. I'm wondering if we've got I have an idea for this one, or maybe let me try and let me do it with this idea first, and if it works I might do it again. So where are my scissors? And cut this label out. Are you in the screen yet? I'm going to make a tag. And then hopefully, which one would be best? Probably that one. What I might do is cut out some of this and then stick it on, and it will be, there'll be a transparent gap. I wonder if that would work. Because there's only one way to find out. Do I want to do it that way? Maybe smaller. I don't know if this tag's too small to try that out. That's the joy of digital, so you could try something, and if it doesn't work you can always print it off again. But I don't want to go near my printer for a while. What I might do is that one. So this is me. I'm really improvising here. I'm going to cut it a bit smaller. Think of it. Hang on a minute. This might be an absolute disaster, but it also might work really well. Who knows? If not, I'll have to go print this tag up again. So I'm going to stick that on there like that, and then do something similar with the back. So it's got a transparent piece, maybe. Does that make sense? I guess we'll find out, won't we? And what I might do is just sometimes these things are a disaster, and then other times they absolutely pay off, and I think, wow, it's really cool. So let's see. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue around the edge. Hang on a minute, before I stick it down, do I need to stick the back on? Yeah, actually, what I'm going to do is what should I have for the back? That one. Yeah, I think so. Right, so what I'm going to do is stick some of this onto the back. Don't want to press it down too much. Just cut it out. If I start mumbling, it's because I'm thinking out loud, sorry. I have to try to refrain from doing that. Hang on a minute. That needs to be reversed. Yeah, that needs to go that way. Otherwise it'll be the blank page. I'm sure there's probably a much better way of doing this by measuring and making it neater, but it's just not the way my brain works. I thought when I become a grown-up that would change, but I'm 40 now, so I think it's just who I am. Oh, the birds are really singing outside. So I'm going to just, I've done that one. Do the same with that one. This might really pay off. This might be an absolute load of rubbish. But you're here with me and I'm so grateful. So let's do that again. Glue that one. Glue that one. No, actually. Okay. centre. Okay, let's get a bit of how's this worked? Right, so now I'm going to just cut that. I think it's all right. I think it's an idea in progress. I think it's something that I could work on. The only thing I'd say about using this paper is it's not very thick, so it's not a particularly thick, sturdy tag. But as you can see, it's transparent. I don't know if you can see in this light. Let's make a hole. If I can find my hole making device. Get it in the middle. Oh, it's got stuck. Ah. I think I quite like it. What do you think? Does that work? I think if I make a couple more and then it's safety in numbers then. I think if you've got a few, it looks like you really meant to do that. I quite like it. Right, and then I need to find some nice fabric for that. Or ribbon, I mean. Okay, I'm going to make another one. I think needs to be, I might make a tag. With that. And it's okay that I've cut that in half, because then I've got another one. I think I might get the tag template. I've got a tag here that I can use as a template. Which bit do I want? Yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah, let's just do this side because it's already cut. There's a tag, which I might decorate a bit more, but I'm going to put them on it, or so that's another thing, you can stick them over the top of something, or if they're a page as well, just make sure you get a really nice image in the background because it makes it transparent. So it turns it into vellum paper. Put them at the bottom. I quite like them off the side. That's wide enough to have all three. That might make it too flimsy. I think, oh, Right. Just cut out a bit in the middle. Not sure about that one. It's making me want to wax every bit of paper I have and then try this with everything. I could use her, put her in the middle. Oh, not the middle, but off center. Quite like her. I might do her. What am I doing? Yeah. This one, because it's a bigger tag, I want it to be sturdier, so I'm going to put some, let me grab some card. What was that card then? Just make it a bit stronger. So reversed, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that's right. I'm really sorry if you're one of those people who like doing things neatly and you're just watching me cack-handedly chop away at paper. It's just the way I am. It always works out in the end. Right. I went to a stained glass class once when I was younger. My mum, she loved stained glass. She was always doing it. And I went to make a picture, like a thing to hang in the window, and I didn't use a pattern, and the lady who was running the class didn't know what to do with herself. She couldn't believe I didn't want to use a pattern, but that's just not the way I work. I've cut that the wrong way around. I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's quite nice. I could decorate it, make it thicker again. Right. So, think, Megan, think. And the window I made worked out fine. So, I didn't need a pattern for it in the end. Okay. And that's flimsy, so I might collage on the back of it. It's not straight, is it? And obviously there's quite a big chunk of it that's just a single layer with the wax, but I make the rest of it thicker. Quite like it. It's different. Make a hole. Actually, no, let's collage the back before I make a hole. I used to love geishas. I used to be absolutely fascinated by them. And I started learning about them just out of curiosity. And they have a hard life. It's really quite harrowing to go through. Sorry, I just hit you. I used to want to be one before I realised what it entailed, really. Could do just a simple pattern. It's really streaky. Some of these have come out very streaky. My printer is on its last legs, I think. Okay, I don't know. I tell you what I do have somewhere. I have loads of Japanese books. I got an eBay. I don't know when, ages ago, but I might I'm going to use these a lot in this journal, or this with this kit, which makes sense. I'm going to stick some of that on the back. I'm just going to collage it. That was one late evening on eBay. I ended up buying 20 Japanese books. Can't read Japanese. Maybe some. Where's those tickets gone? The page goes. Where did that go? Ah, looking for. And it's just cover the whole thing in this, and then go over it. I think I'm going to wax some of this paper as well. To stick in a journal. Don't know why. Doing Japanese themes made me want to wax all the paper. I feel like it suits it. Right. Don't ask me why. I know that's looking a bit messy, but we'll neaten it up somehow. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a blackbird. Beautiful. Thank you for bearing with me while I figure out what on earth it is I'm doing. Right. I'm not sure I like that. I don't know. I quite like this. What's that in there? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to sit on this one. That is lovely. Maybe just some simple simple, yeah. Sometimes that's all it needs, is just a little bit of a tea bag. There you go. Yeah, that just breaks that down a bit. And you've got a little bit of writing space. I might keep covering this, I'm not sure yet, but I do love that. Where's my hole punch? So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to make more of these, I think. What do you think? Do you like them? We're definitely going to add some more to that. I'm not sure what yet. I'm going to have a rummage, see what I've got. There are my tags. Anyway, I will speak to you and do another video next week, maybe making that book. Using these. I might wax some as well, because that's my new favourite thing. And I will see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.